What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are reacting to top 10 NBA players of 2020. And we got a special guest. Say what's good, Sully.
What's good, YouTube?
Yes, sir. Alright, we're gonna hop into this. You know, look at Jamal right here. Alright, we'll see. I'm guessing it's just gonna be, you know, Giannis, LeBron, all them, you know. We'll see. We'll see.
All the normal players.
Season's worth of film breakdowns. All those links are in the description box below. And a mountain
Why is it all in cartoon?
And theory that hopefully helps you.
Is that Jason Tatum that just did that?
Differently.
Yeah.
For me, best is how much a player helps a team win a championship. So
hey, that could be Jimmy Butler.
Heights is mostly useless. My approach instead focuses on skills that scale up or maintain value alongside better and better teammates. So I really value skills like shooting, passing, and defense.
So basically what he's saying is it's a little bit biased.
The list and more about player strengths and weaknesses and how valuable these skills are in different settings. It's really hard to perfectly pinpoint a player's value, so I emphasize ranges. In other words, if I hold all the other
so basically what he's saying is Steph Curry's going to be on this list.
Lower could I see a player based on his uncertainties?
I
mean, I feel like Steph would be on this list.
But we'll account for that at the end. Let's start by assuming all players are at full health for the season and the playoffs.
So they're all at full health, no injury. Well, if you're saying that, then D Rose.
The 10th spot could go
you know what I'm saying?
Number of players this year. Before
in
the
2020.
playoffs, I assume
Paul George.
Paul George at 10?
He struggled enough on both ends of the court to drop
out.
There are a number of similar candidates as well. But if forced to pick, I'll go with Jimmy Butler. I've never been too high on Butler.
So
no. Jimmy Butler is not on this list.
Jimmy's a solid,
they just said Jimmy Butler's
spectacular isolationist. Coming in around 22 points per
that's good. That's good.
On above average efficiency. But it's been everything else this season that's jumped out.
His nose look like
good
that,
passing, smart cutting, excellent decision making, and then attacking mismatches as needed in the Miami offense.
He's like one of the hardest
Butler also draws fouls at an elite rate, and despite his low volume three-point shooting, this kind of profile fits very well on good offensive teams.
And he's shooting them
last year, the 76ers had a 113 offensive rating with him on the court.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Embiid. And in this season, that number was 115 and almost 118.
I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, I think he should be a little higher, in my opinion.
Strong, versatile defender.
I mean, let's see who he puts above
on that end,
because
and that combination is enough.
Miller is good, but I think he's
a fringe top 10
at best borderline top 5.
At number 9 is Damian Lillard.
Put
on a shooting exhibition this season by extending his range to the logo, which kicked his scoring up a notch.
I don't know. I think he's higher.
Lillard's run once the calendar turned over made him arguably the most effective scorer in the league at that point.
If anything, he's higher. I think he's
one of the best on-ball.
I would say 7, but I don't know.
Dame's
I kind of like this.
Of 6 offensive studs in the game right now. We'll get to the rest shortly, but he loses ground to many of them with his subpar defense. He does have some off-ball gravity.
Yeah, he isn't
amazing playing on the ball and attacking.
Is that enough to bring him down? I don't know.
He wouldn't clash with other on-ball talent per se, but I don't think he'd really amplify other perimeter stars either. His one-number metrics are similar to Butler's, although PIPM views him as a dreadful defender. I can't really go that
He's definitely
he's a vulnerability.
I'd put him. We're gonna say lower means like they're better than Jimmy Butler. I would agree with that.
Offensive weapons in the NBA, and his deadly shooting is even enough.
Yeah, we'll say higher. So that means they're better.
At 8th on this list,
higher on the list,
ahead of Joel Embiid. Embiid lands here for the 2nd straight season, and like last year, he's still a monster scorer in the post.
I think Dame is better than Embiid.
Yeah, I think Dave's definitely better than Embiid. I don't know. That's a
But
tough one. That's a
lingering
tough one.
question with Philly's
tough one.
big man is whether he can create enough offense out of the post to make playing through him
He is
worthwhile.
massive.
He had his way against a smaller.
I mean, he's a
Celtics
big
team.
man that can
13
shoot.
points
He
per
can really do
75 on
everything,
plus
but
4% relative true
want to put him
shooting.
at that?
But
I mean,
Boston
that's a tough one to
absorbed
do.
that scoring because he wasn't able to create shots.
I
for
think
his
he's
teammates
top 3
like
center in
Lillard
the
or
NBA.
any other high.
Who's number 2? I know Jokic is
As
number
I
1. Oh,
discussed on
AD.
episode 64 of the Thinking Basketball
Probably,
podcast.
yeah, if we're
I
thinking
do think there's a middle
Anthony
ground
Davis
here
is
where
rocking
an
center, then it
Embiid-led
goes
offense with the
Jokic,
right
Anthony
shooters
Davis.
could be good
Then
enough to
Joel.
win in the postseason.
Agree.
Phillies posted a 113 offensive rating in the last 2
Okay.
years.
Because imagine
with Embiid
LeBron
on
and
the court in the
Jokic, bro.
playoffs, and he has a +9 net
Whew,
rating.
I think
that'd
that'd
be-
be better.
500 minutes
That'd be
despite
much
never
better
reaching the
duo.
conference final.
I don't know.
I actually think the
I
bigger
think AD 's
issue
more
here is
athletic,
whether
though,
his
for
defensive
sure.
value is elite in the playoffs.
If you ask
Conditioning
me,
issues
my
aside,
opinion.
Embiid's 5th in defensive PIPM in the last 2 postseasons,
All right.
Rim
similar to his
protector,
regular
yeah.
season rank in that metric. I think an engaged Joel can wreak havoc on most opponents with the right defensive teammates.
I
But
don't
drop
know if I
coverage
fully
centers
agree
who
with
don't
this him
extend
right
the
here.
three-point
I
line
think
and pick and
Dame's
roll
better,
seem
in my
like their
opinion.
bleeding value in the
Like,
playoffs these days.
I respect
But
Embiid,
this
but
list-
would have normally been 10th for me.
Oh.
But as the league gets smaller and more spaced out,
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
concerned drop coverage
I can see it.
protectors
I can see it. I
are
can see it,
prone
though.
to
I
Bad
can see it, though.
matchups over a long playoff.
I wouldn't put him any higher on the
In
list, though.
defensive PIPM, Gobert goes from 2nd in the regular season over the last 2 years to just below average, and Brook Lopez and Miles Turner also decline in value in the playoffs
Okay.
too.
Miles Turner
Embiid
has
still
been
looks
going
good
crazy
in this
this
stat,
year,
and
bro.
these are small samples
Yes.
with plenty of noise, but they create enough uncertainty that I wonder if Joel has
Alright,
that
number
legit
7.
MVP gear in the playoffs that
Alright,
could
let's
take
see who
him
this
as
is.
high as, say, 5th on this list,
Goes
or if
to
he's merely an all-NBA
He's not
player
5th on the
who would
list.
slot
I hate to
just
break it to you.
below Lillard. At number 7 is Nikola Jokic. Jokic is also a bit tricky to pin down because he's still an emerging
I'd put him at
talent
5.
carving out
Actually,
a unique role
You know what?
as a
This might be
big
the
man
good spot for
driving
him.
high-end
This might be a good
offense.
spot for him.
As noted in his profile last season, Jokic functions more like
He
a
could be
7-foot
either-
guard.
What's this,
world-class
7
passing
or
and
6?
playmaking and scoring
this
from
7.
different
I
levels.
think
Yeah.
it's because he's
In
not very good
1,200 playoff
defensive.
minutes over the last 2
No,
seasons.
no,
His
no, no, but
defense
Nuggets
is-
have a sparkling 1.
No, but hear me out, hear me out.
Rating against
He's a good shooter,
decent defensive
but
competition.
he's not,
and
like,
Nikola's numbers go up across the board
better than
in the
KD,
second
Giannis,
season,
and all them,
making him
who
look
we're gonna
like an
see
elite
up higher.
perimeter
So I
engine.
agree with this. I
Using
agree with this.
three-year
I'd put him at
filters that are
possibly
slightly lower than
6,
Jokic's current
but then again,
output.
like, you have
These are
James
the
Harden still, and
only
like all that.
players to score with similar volume and efficiency
I guess,
and
yeah.
create a ton of offense for
Look at
teammates.
Dwayne Wade there, bro.
Barring a
that.
disastrous postseason,
Stop playing
Jokic
with Dwayne
will join
Wade.
these
Look at that.
heavyweights next year. And given how well his passing and outside shooting fit next to other
Back in
perimeter
07,
players,
09.
I think he's one of the
He's a
best
good
offensive
shooter.
centerpieces in the sport right now.
Yeah,
The
he's
question
a
is whether
really
his
good
three-point
offensive
percentages
center.
are
but
sustainable in the playoffs. He's
You got
made
a lot better over
42%
quarantine, too.
of his
If he was better
154
at, if he was better
It
at
looked
defense,
like Dirk Nowitzki
like
at
if
times in the bubble.
it was like
And more importantly, I also wonder how
don't
to
know.
construct
If he was good at
Embiid or
defense,
Gobert.
defensive roster around his shortcomings.
If
I'm
he had
concerned about his value on that
Gobert's
end when
blocking,
he runs into teams with spread pick and roll operators.
Yeah.
who
that'd be
can
pretty nice.
drill
That'd be pretty
pull-up
nice. That'd be
threes,
pretty nice.
and it's hard to build championship level
yeah, that'd be
lineups
nasty.
while occupying the center position with a neutral defender. Impact metrics
Mhm.
also
I can
have
see
him
that.
as a top
I can
10
see that.
player in the regular season, but it's
Yeah.
a bit dicey
Nuggets
in the
need to play
playoffs,
Bol
where
Bol more.
his defensive numbers have dragged him down
I
a
don't
bit.
see why they're not.
Future
Bro,
seasons will
Bobo,
help shed
Bobo
light
at
on
the
this.
small
So
forward.
for
man.
now, I could argue that he's behind Embiid.
He's a 7'2"
and
athletic
maybe even
freak.
Lillard, but my more generous evaluation would have him 6th
Alright.
ahead of
I got
newcomer
him
Luka
6th.
Doncic.
Oh,
Luka.
Luka's another
Luka,
offensive
okay.
superstar with
Yeah.
questionable defense.
I agree with that.
But
I
he's
agree with
harder to
that.
place right now because we only saw a handful of games in the bubble. After
I
another
got
4
Luka
months
top
off
5,
to
man,
work on
honestly.
his
I
craft,
no,
and it's
no.
possible
Because he's not better than
jumped up yet
KD,
another
Kawhi,
level. Luka's
Curry,
shot creation
Giannis,
estimates
and
this
LeBron,
season
who we're
are
going to
some
see
of
in the top
highest
5.
on record. He
In
and
what
Trey are
order?
the only players
In
this
what
year to
order?
possess the ball
In
for
what
at
order?
least 50% of the
That's the
time
question.
when their teams were on offense.
Sorry, I can't.
And this Luka ball produced a whopping
Dude, look at that, man. Look at that.
119 offensive rating with him captaining the ship. His incredible
119?
passing skills,
It's insane.
mastery of spread pick and roll, and crafty scoring make
Okay,
him feel
okay.
like a more
I see
versatile
Luka. I see
version
Luka.
of James Harden. Luka's expanding how he uses his his
That's a
large
bold take.
body and unique
That's a bold take.
athleticism to dominate smaller perimeter players in the paint, shooting 73% at the rim this year, the best rate in the league among non-big men. And while his outside shot is still inconsistent, he made just 32% of his threes. Luka finished third
outside
in the
shooting
league
as a weakness
on respectable efficiency.
He can drain it. He can drain it.
He's right in this top
I don't know if I would say
range.
that's a weakness.
But remember, Dallas
it's not a weakness, bro. He's like, in my opinion, one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Isn't captured well in these numbers.
Freaking
given his age and his questionable defense, I could see him anywhere from 8th to 5th right now. With further growth.
I think that's a good spot for him right there.
Speaking of Harden,
they got number 5.
Harden? Wait, so who are they going to take out? Is KD not going to make the list?
Floater that he worked on last year, and that
because Kawhi needs to make the list. KD needs to
Kawhi, LeBron, Anthony Davis,
and Curry.
With him on
and Curry
in the playoffs.
Who
broke down the opposing defensive
I don't think AD's going to make this list, which is kind of weird because he should have made it over Joel Embiid, if I'm going to be honest. I said it and I don't regret it.
Those videos also illustrate some of his key weaknesses.
I would have taken.
He only shot 63% at the rim because he's not a great
this is a good one.
finisher in traffic.
He's kind of middle of the pack.
Shoot over smaller defenders.
He scores a lot. But
I think James Harden deserves a spot in this list, but I don't think. I mean, one of the people that we're thinking about, AD should make it. I mean,
a top 3 player.
LeBron definitely.
LeBron's gonna make it. Giannis is gonna make it.
Same caveats apply.
And I got probably Giannis number 2. I would say.
Machine with a system built around him.
Bold take, but we'll see.
Limitations, nor his inability to
I feel like Kevin Durant might fall.
I don't know, but he doesn't deserve to. I don't care who you are. He's better than Nikola Jokic. He's better than Luka. He's better than all these guys on the list so far. I don't think they're gonna put freaking Kawhi on this list, which is gonna be pretty bad.
Inner circlers is Kawhi Leonard.
Okay, never mind.
As we
oh god, dude, KD's not gonna be on the list.
Clearly improved this season.
I don't think he is.
I
don't think Steph or KD will be on
from last year.
So I think it's gonna be Anthony Davis, LeBron, Giannis. Not in that order, but
matchups. The Clippers
that's a bold take that he's taking here.
Especially on defense. And
KD and Steph deserve to be in the list, like heavy.
Remember last
like
year in
Joel Embiid,
perfect scoring need on that defensive
dude,
roster.
I don't know if I agree with this list. I think he scuffed it up. I really do.
And the results look way less impressive.
I really do.
Both are small samples, which is exactly the point.
That's a bold take.
Really represents
it's a bold take to not put KD.
Not a lot better
in the major metrics this season, and in the playoffs, those numbers don't dip too far, despite playoff scoring that was well below standard.
Because AD deserves a spot in this list. Curry, Durant,
could easily
oh my god.
This year, and maybe even
I think it's gonna be AD.
No, I got Curry. I got Curry. I got Curry.
I got AD.
Hardest part of
Giannis, LeBron.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What?
Giannis is a monster on defense.
Did they really have Anthony Davis and LeBron as number 1 and 2?
No, it's gonna be Curry and LeBron. Watch. I'm saying it.
No, I don't think Kevin Durant or Curry made this list.
Ever on strong efficiency.
This is a bold take that he's taking here, bro. Because KD is not going to be on this list, and I don't agree with that one little bit at all.
But in the last 2 postseasons,
KD deserves to be on this list over Joel Embiid, Dame. I don't even think Jimmy should be on this list, if I'm going to be honest.
500 or so minutes. Giannis's offensive
swap Jimmy with KD or Curry.
No. Jimmy's number 10, if not 11.
If there's a
Dame,
on the Bucks
dude, that's a tough one. I don't know.
I feel like Dame is better than
Embiid,
and Jimmy should probably be replaced with someone. But besides that,
Giannis ball still
I can agree with this list.
It's just not
I can't.
As the regular season
He's not gonna put Steph or AD or Durant.
To Shaq before. He's dominant around the basket, but struggles outside the paint and at the line. But I wonder if David Robinson is a better historical comparison here. He's largely the pillar of everything Milwaukee does.
Okay.
And we might be looking at overachievement in the regular season that makes the
dude, this guy's taking some bold moves here.
Playoff numbers are still near the very top of the league.
So what he's saying is in the playoffs he's got no.
All right, let's see. Number 2 is who you got here. I got Steph.
Remember, LeBron
had disappointments
Anthony
Davis and LeBron
after winning the MVP.
Dude, Steph deserves a spot in this list.
With Giannis.
Yeah, but there's no way it's gotta be Anthony
Bro,
Davis.
how is Steph not on this list? You're telling me Steph, KD are not on this list? Both of them are not on this list? And he said at the beginning of the video that these guys are going to be at full health.
Like Antetokounmpo, I imagine we'll have
bro, nah, I can't. I don't mess with this list. I don't.
Swiss Army knife defense might allow him to amplify any defensive scheme in the playoffs.
Where's Curry at?
Of those drop coverage big men bleeding value.
Where's Curry at? Where's Durant? I mean, they're definitely top 10 players in the NBA right now.
Build an offense around him to outpace, for instance, Giannis's Bucks.
Like, don't get me wrong, AD deserves a spot on this list, but I think Curry and KD deserve it more. I'm just saying it.
Go small. This offense-defense versatility
might
be a lethal combination in a smaller, stretched-out league. Davis was first in the playoffs in Raptors defense.
I swear, if LeBron isn't on this list, I'm gonna lose it.
Points below their regular season efficiency, which isn't
earth-shattering.
But considering Lillard, Murray, Jokic, and the entire Heat team looked better on offense in the bubble, I find the Lakers' defensive performance to be more impressive than the numbers suggest. AD is right at the top of the league in one-number metrics in the playoffs, and while I don't think his outside shooting is really this good, he shot over 50% from the mid-range in the postseason.
That shows that it's good. He's a good shooter. He's not like one of the better shooters in the league, no, but he can shoot for a big man.
Even more
Alright, LeBron.
Like last year, I still see an argument for him as the game's best player, although if his defense isn't quite so game-changing in the long run, and his shot completely regresses, he'd fall to 4th.
Who do you think it's going to be?
And at number 1, that leaves the ageless LeBron James. At nearly 36, LeBron has a great argument as the game's best offensive player. His combination of scoring versus
apparently his spacing is not good.
For me.
I'm gonna say now, don't agree with this list one little bit.
LeBron's shift toward a power game and more bully ball.
He's got good spacing.
Scoring elite. James shot 69% of the rim in the regular season on a
like, how do you not put? That's just in my head. How do you not put Curry or KD on this list?
As discussed before the year, he has a great
LeBron deserves all these guys
in the game too. And the Lakers' 118 offense.
There's a lot of players that deserve to be top 10.
A long tradition of James-led teams.
I don't know if
skewering defenses in the playoffs.
Oh, I know.
In last
Curry
year's top
and
10,
KD
I wondered about
fit in this list.
LeBron. Well, here's what
I just don't know who they take out of the list.
Joel Embiid. Dame's not better than Curry, and he's in this list, and Curry's not. KD's better than Joel Embiid.
He's been a big.
I feel like they take out probably Embiid and Jimmy.
Yeah, even Jimmy.
And switchable on-ball defense when
and they throw what Kevin Durant where Embiid is and Curry where Jimmy is.
Batteries, or if his circumstances helped him avoid.
I think Curry's better than Luka.
Either way,
and KD's better than Luka. Hold up, I'm gonna pause it right here real quick. Let's go together and let's agree on this real quick. Ready? LeBron at number 1, right? Like we can agree on that. Giannis at number 2. This is in 2020, so Giannis at number 2. I got, honestly, I'm Curry at number 3. At full health?
No, I don't.
Who you got? Who you got?
I probably got Anthony Davis. So it goes LeBron.
I mean, I can agree on
Giannis,
that. Then I'll go Kawhi.
Kawhi number 4. Yeah.
I'll agree with that. At number 5, Curry. Steph Curry. All day. Steph Curry.
I feel like Curry would be 5 or 6.
I mean, we can put Durant over Curry, for sure.
So Durant 5,
Durant
Curry
5,
6.
Curry 6. Number 7, Harden. Number 7, Harden.
Doncic 8, Jokic 9, Lillard
Jokic 9, Lillard 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be the perfect list, in my opinion. Like, Joel Embiid and Butler, they're great players, don't get me wrong. But we're going to take Curry and Durant over you guys.
For him. And even
I'm a big Jimmy Butler fan.
LeBron is the one with the strongest
Yeah.
argument for number one in my eyes.
Yeah,
Health doesn't affect things on this year's list too much.
Wait, what did he just do?
Otherwise, that wraps up another top.
Health included? Oof, oh my.
Yeah, so
Oh, like player if they were not
like their injuries and stuff.
Hey.
It'd be
Oh yeah. Okay. Out of this list, yeah, I agree with that.
I still
always
don't
interested
agree.
to know.
I still don't agree at all. No.
I don't like Giannis not being the top 3.
Alright, that's gonna cap it up for this video. Let me know, because I think the comments are on for this channel. If you guys agree with this list. Personally, I don't. Sully, what you think about it?
No, I don't think there's any way I could agree with this.
We'll see. I don't agree with it. Let me know what you guys would think. Name your top 10 in the comments down below. Have a good night and subscribe for both channels. Why not?